We are live in the Marvin Stadium here today. It's definitely going to be an exciting one, I must say. Macoya Tigers versus the Carenage Pirates. The Carenage Pirates in the neon green. And the Macoya Tigers in a dark green. Must say, looking forward to some key players from both sides. Definitely looking forward to seeing Darcy and Johnny. He had a brace last time he encountered versus the Arima Kings. This is definitely a clash of the titans, I must say, for this group, where both sides beat Arima Kings, and now they are clashing against each other. The Macoya Tigers beat Arima Kings 2-1, Carenage Pirates 3-0. So according to the maths, I think we should have the Carenage Pirates should be victorious here today, but that doesn't mean anything. Football being a very unpredictable sport. Carenage Pirates in the early minutes, bouncing it around. Getting some possession on the ball. And to the bunks, they pass the ball around to the rhythm section. Definitely now the ball is on the right flank. But he lost out possession. And now the Macoya Tigers having a bit of it. With Isaiah Farrell on it now. Isaiah Farrell plays it inside. Ball that was a bit risky, but nothing really bad happened from it. And a long ball across the pitch, but to no avail. But now we have the number 7. Is he going to drive forward here? Darcy and Johnny swings it in, but I think that went out for a goal kick, actually. I know it's continue playing here. And that was a wayward ball there. And now the Macoya Tigers could advance down the left flank. Definitely looking forward to seeing and the referee blew the whistle for an infringement there. And Adrian Duncan pushing his players forward. Looks as though the referee spotted an infringement, and that's a free kick now to the Carenage Pirates. Surprised I haven't seen Darcy and John over this one. Probably they have a little bit better free kick specialists here. I think that's Trent Noel over it. What is Trent Noel going to do? Tries to bend it around the wall, but it's a bit low. And now Kyron Joseph on it now. Referee spots an offside. And Macoya Tigers on it now. Tries to distribute it all the way on the left side, right side. But Isaiah Farrell on it. Tries to play it long, but and he plays it now to Darcy and John. He is skillful. He plays a beautiful ball now on the right flank. That's David Noel. He swings it in, but it's straight to, That was very risky there by Murray, and he ended up coming out on the right side. But Dacian John, being as potent, and he likes to pounce on his defenders, he's that sort of player. Now Kyron Noel on it now. Back to Joseph. Back to Kyron Noel. Oh, that's really risky, and now he's driving forward here, the number 10, Daniel Jones. And he cuts inside. Daniel Jones has a strike. I think he led back a bit too much here, Daniel Jones. He has a couple of tricks up his sleeve here, Daniel Jones. Drop of the shoulder and having a spank, but should have been better there. Should have at least tested Keston. Dirk Babb, the keeper for the Carenage Pirates. He was in a very good position to have a strike. And now David Noel. Good flick of the boot. And Kyle Andrews, he's been good in the back too as well. He has showed that sort of maturity. And now we have an overlapping run from the right back. We have Dacian John on it now. Is he going to let the throttle go? He is very skillful, Dacian John. But just run out of play. Try to do a little bit too much there, Dacian John. We're about 5 minutes, 6 minutes into the first half, and the two sides look like they're ready for it. They look like they mean business here. Both sides playing a bit a chess match, checker match here. No one really wants to sell out their plans just yet. Andrews, he plays it up to the number 3, David Noel. And number 8, I must say, the number 8 for Simon Batiste, he's very skillful too. He has a charismatic touch on the ball. Could bounce it around. And now that's Kyron Joseph. Back to David Noel on the left back side for the Carenage Pirates. And now they're giving the goalkeeper a little touch of the ball here now. And Trent Noel, the brother of David Noel, on it. The captain for the Carenage Pirates. And now there's a little bit of advancement, leaving a couple of defenders behind. And this is looking interesting here now for the Carenage. He plays it inside. But that one was miscued there by Kyron Joseph. I think he should have done a little bit better there, Kyron Joseph. Probably he should have hold on to it and try to get a better shot off. His body wasn't in the right angle there to execute it properly. But Macoya Tigers have the ball nevertheless. And now they're going to play it here. With a long throw in there to Daniel Jones. But Andrews came in and he dealt with the business. Trent Noel in it now. Tries to play to Dacian John, but wonderfully intercepted by the Macoya Tigers centre back. Oh, that's a wonderful challenge there by the Macoya Tigers to deny the advancement on the right flank there. Let's see what Kareem Simon could deliver into the box. Let's see if he has that extra touch. Because this is looking very potent. We have about 5 Carenage players in the box here. And 2 on top of the D. It's deep into the box, but to know when it goes, it actually goes to Kyron. Kyron Joseph back on it now. He plays it to Trent Noel in the center of the pitch. Trent Noel plays it now. Dacian John, he turns around, he tried to flick it with the back of his foot there. Dacian, But I think the defenders read the move. Trent Noel asking for a run from Darcy and John. But I think the centre back, Shem Alexander, read the play and he kicked it out for throw-in. But first 10 minutes and it looks as though the Carenage Pirates, they have been more asking the question, knocking on the door. And I think the Macoya Tigers are saying, who's there? Definitely the Carenage Pirates looking. And now Kyron Joseph, he's on the left flank. Is he going to do something skillful? But I think David eventually read the play. And it's out for Carenage Pirates corner. I think this is the second corner for the Carenage Pirates. That's to tell you how much they have been applying some sort of pressure to the Macoya Tigers. And it's Kyron Joseph to swing it in. He plays it deep into the box. Oh, that was wonderful defending again to get it out of danger. But the danger hasn't stopped, and now Trent Noel with a clip ball in. Is that a handball? All the Carenage Pirates asking for hands. But Kyron Joseph now, he swings it in. This is Daniel. Oh, that looks very, wow, that's something that we don't like to see here. I think the boot of Daniel Jones clashed into the head of Murian, and that's not any signs. I don't like to see it. It almost looks psychotic from the commentary box here, but it looks as though Murian is good. I mean, it wasn't any malice there from Darcy and John, but that should have been a foul. Only Macoya Tigers players asking the referee for some sort of sympathy, some sort of partition. That really wasn't a good challenge there from Darcy and John. That should have been a foul for me. And if this goes to the back of the net, I think we're going to get an uproar from the Macoya Tigers players. Kyron Joseph swings it into the box. And now number 18 has a shot. Oh! That was beautiful there by Levi Series. And now this is the fourth corner for the Carenage Pirates. And it's just questions after questions after questions here. And Kyron Joseph, if he's going to go back deep into the box. He plays it on the ground now. Oh! But David eventually cleared the danger. And back to Kyron Joseph. I've mentioned his name so much in this first half, first opening 10 minutes. He has really been the player to honor. Now Darcy and John, he plays it back to Kyron Joseph, but wonderfully escorted out there. Actually, I think it went out for another corner. Spotted by the linesman, the second assistant, I think. On the opposite flank, that's Cornell. Marlon Peruz is the referee here today. And now the number, I think the number 3, David Noel, was asking for it there. Went again, and now Trent on it now. David Noel on it now. Kyron Joseph again on the left flank. Plays it on the inside, but just off, and now Daniel Jones has some space now. And he's going to drive because he's skillful. Still driving here, Daniel Jones. And he takes on 2 players, and then eventually he has a shot. But I think he tried to do a bit too much. I think he should have passed it around, try to get his team out of danger. But now he's on it again here, Daniel Jones. Still on it. And eventually gets it all the way to the left flank. And is he going to have a shot here? He plays it back on the... Oh, he just played it short there. And then now Carenage Pirates was able to get the ball because of the missed pass. And now they're going to go forward and see what they can do against the Macoya Tigers. Joshua Ambrose there. Fouled by Darcy and John. Darcy and John asking the linesman for what, but I think it was rightfully called. And a deep ball into the Carenage Pirates task. But it was gracefully cleared out. And now Trent, is he gonna play it forward? He actually decides not to. He decides to keep it for his side. And that was a wonderful interception by Joshua Sylvester. But the pass was miscued. Oh, wonderful flick in there, and Joseph coming up with a dirty goods, and this is, oh, wonderful comeback there by David, the number 2 on the right back for the Macoya Tigers. I mean, he has had a lot to handle against Kyron Joseph, but I think he handled it pretty well so far. And now it's still Sylvester to Ambrose. I think that went out there. And now Darcy and John on it now. Plays it now to the number 6. Keston Williams. What is he gonna do? To Levi. And I think that was just a bit long there from Kyron, but David Noel kept it in. And now Levi. Keston has it back. Is he going to play it forward? Decides not to. He has been escorted away from the ball there by the Macoya Tigers defender. And now Tyreek Shotland. I expect Tyreek Shotland, he's a good player. Kareem Simon on it now. Is he going to swing it in? He has Darcy and John to support. But that's wonderful defending by Ambrose. He marshaled him out really well there, Ambrose. That wasn't a good kick there by Morian. But thankfully, it went straight to Macoya Tigers player. Shem Alexander losing out on it there. And now it's Kareem. He plays it all the way back to the number 17. He has it now, Trent Noel. Trent Noel, I must say, he's really the reason why Carenage Pirates is bouncing it around. He's controlling the tempo of the game, controlling where the ball goes, but Daniel Jones intercepted. And Daniel Jones, he tries. I think he got hit in his face there, but the referee, Marlon Peruz, says play on. And Darcy and John, I'm seeing a play that is going to be good for him. And that's wonderful now to the number 9, Kareem. He has Darcy and John in the box. He swings it in on top. And now Kyron Joseph. I think he should have spanked it there. He decided to control it. I think a shot would have been the better option. But Kyron, he's all over the pitch, Kyron. He plays Kareem. He's been pulled back. Is that a foul? The linesman, is that inside the box? Or is it outside? That was really, really close there to a penalty. But thankfully for the Macoya Tigers, the referee signaled it just outside of the box on the right-hand side. I must mention, Macoya Tigers haven't had a lot of the ball. Carenage Pirates have been really dominating them in these first 20 minutes, and it's only a matter of time before we see the ball go in the back of the net. I think Trent was undecided as to what to do. Eventually he clips it in. And it has a shot, and that's a beauty. That's a beautiful goal there. Wonderful headed effort. Wonderful goal there by Kyle Andrews. I mean, as I said, it's only a matter of time before the goal comes. Trent Noel clipped it in. And that was really easy for it to going into the back of the net. Actually, it's Keston Williams that eventually got his head on it. Keston Williams with an easy header against Morian. And I think that's attributable to the fact that Trent Noel, he was going to play it earlier, he decided not to. Decided to clip it in. And Kyle Andrews with a wonderful goal there. So it's 1-0 now to the Carenage Pirates. I think if Macoya Tigers is to see anything, they need to get on the ball more. They need to hold it up more and they need to possess it more because, like I was saying, in the first 20 minutes, like I said, in the first 20 minutes, Carenage Pirates really have been knocking on the door.
That's number 5, Kyle Andrews, scoring in the 19th minute for the Carenage Pirates as they lead 1-0 against Macoya Tigers.
They really have been knocking on the door here, Carenage Pirates. And I think deservedly so. They are 1-0 up. They have had about 4 or 5 corners in the first 20 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. And they have been getting into very quality positions to have shots, and now it's Darcy and John on it now. Eventually, could have played it to Kareem. Decides to go back. But Daniel Jones finally getting some sort of possession for the Macoya Tigers. I think Macoya Tigers, if they want to see any change in the scoreline, they need to have the ball, possession of the ball a bit more. They need to man the play a bit more. And a long throw by Shem Alexander to Daniel Jones. On the right flank, and Shem again. Running forward to see some sort of change in the scoreline. I think he's going to throw it long and into the box. That's the only option I could see. And rightfully so, he does. Deep throw into the Carenage box, but a clearance, a miscue there by now Darcy and John on it. Is he gonna? He's very skillful on it, Darcy and John. He plays it to Kareem. I think it's offside, plus the speed of Ambrose. Too much for Kareem to handle. And now Daniel Lopez. I can't remember the last time I saw him touch the ball. Daniel Lopez. I think that's a foul. Yes, the referee spotted the unfairness there by Darcy and John. Darcy and John is he's a physical player. He scored 2 against Arima Kings. And I think he'll want to get on the score sheet again today. I think he tried to play there to to Daniel Jones, but Daniel Jones didn't read it. And Joseph plays it on the inside to Kyle Andrews. Kyle Andrews being the goal scorer, being the captain for... Oh, that was beautiful back heel, and he has Darcy and John. Darcy and John plays it back now. This is really skillful stuff here by Carenage. Darcy plays it to Joseph. Joseph, he's very skillful, but David Noel, you have had a lot to deal with here, David, against Kyron Joseph. I think so far he has done well against Joseph, but Joseph have been relentless along this left flank. And Joseph, if he's going to pull something out of the training session or go deep into the box, he eventually goes flat, just on top of the box. And now he swings it back in, but good defending there. And now it's Trent on it now. Plays it to Dacian. Dacian, the ball was just out of his reach. Is that onside? Shotland is he's running it down and seeing the linesman. He's not following the last. He eventually calls the offside. Tariq there. should have hold his run. He's pretty quick, so he doesn't need to really be ahead. He can be behind defenders and still make it in front of them. So I think he should hold on. Just be a bit patient there, Tariq. Now Levi, series. Kyron on it now. He's been really good in this first half. Really has tested the Macoya Tigers defense. Levi was clipped there by the number 4, Daniel Lopez. Are they going to bounce it around or are they going to search for another goal? They plays it short. Now Kyron on it again. He tries to place it into Dacian. Eventually lost out on it by Daniel Lopez. And now shuttle on. He has a lot of options. Looking around, eventually bounces it to Shem in the center of the pitch. Plays it forward now to, oh, that's beautiful. Daniel Jones, he's onside. And Daniel Jones, he drives on the right flank. Is he going to swing it in? Eventually, I think he had a shot. To the surprise of everyone here in the Marvel League, it looks as though he had a shot. I mean, you have to be really good to be able to bend it in there. Very optimistic there from Daniel Jones. I think the better option would have been to swing it. He had 2 options in the box. He had the number 17, Angel. Now David on it now. And Kyron, he's running back. First time Kyron had to do some sort of defending against David. Normally it was, but for this first 25 minutes, it was the other way around. But Trent to Kyron now. Back to Curtis Noel. Oh, really beautiful one-touch stuff here by the Carenage Pirates. Really have been really nice on the eyes, but Angel reading the play. And Tariq marshaled out there by Kareem. And this actually goes for a throw-in as well to the Carenage Pirates. But going back to that chance, I think Daniel Jones should have swung that one into the box. Very poor decision making there. Everyone expected better from him here in the Marvin League. And David Noel on it now. Plays it back to the goal scorer, Andrews. Wonderful play there by Andrews. He plastered his player and he said man on, so he didn't turn. The communication and the chemistry on this Carenage Pirates is really good. And now that's a beautiful ball there to the right flank. Has all the players. Wonderful sliding challenge here by Ambrose. Ambrose, that's not the first time he went on his back to defend. A couple of times he made a couple of sliding challenges and it's been very effective. And eventually goes in the box, but Ambrose being a wall of Jericho, and eventually it bounced off his counterpart, and it's a throw into him. He has really been good for the Macoya Tigers in the first 30 minutes here. Ambrose on it now. That went out there by Ambrose, I think. They need to Curtis Noel having a touch of it. And now they play to the goal scorer, Andrews. Centre back he's playing. Daniel Jones intercepted a pass. And now Macoya Tigers have a bit of it. David now on it again. Plays it to the number 4, Lopez. Plays a true ball to Daniel, but intercepted there by David Noel. And I think a player, it looks as though some sort of sportsmanship here is being portrayed by the Carenage Pirates. Kicking it out. Because I think, I'm not quite sure what actually happened. Actually, why they kicked out. I think, oh yes, I now see why the number 19 Levi series has picked up on something niggly. And that's not promising signs. Normally when you see a player go down with no tackle or with no clear reason for going down, that isn't good signs. I think that might be the end of Levi series shift, unfortunately for him. I mean, if the medics treats him so that he can be on the pitch still, that would be good, but I think too as well, both coaches, Adrian Romain and Devon Hamlet, taking advantage of the little stop and play, enforcing some of their tactical philosophies back on the sides. But in these first 30 minutes, I must say, Carenage Pirates really have been dominating the Macoya Tigers. I think Macoya Tigers is lucky it's only 1-0. It hasn't have any clear chances besides the header from Kyle Andrews. But that doesn't mean there are no clearer chances to come. If Macoya Tigers is to see anything out of this, they need to get on the ball more, need to bounce it around more, need to have more possession of it. And I think that's the end of Kyle's series, and we are seeing the number 10, Ricardo Peltier.
Substitute for the
He's one to watch most definitely.
leaving the field a player Levi series, number 19. Player in Ricardo Peltier, number 10. That's a substitution.
And David on it now for the right flank for Macoya Tigers. He had Tariq there. He decides not to when she plays on the inside. But Trent Noel with a wonderful tackle against Lopez. Plays it all the way now to Kareem. Try to play one-touch stuff there, but he apologizes to his teammates for the missed pass.
Substitution for the Carenage Pirates, leaving the field a player number 19, Levi series, being replaced by number 10, Ricardo Peltier.
And wonderful quick foot ability here by the number 13. Sylvester tries to flick it in there, but Lopez has it now. Has played well, Lopez. Tries to play it forward there to Sylvester, but to no avail. And now Macoya Tigers trying to take the game here to the Carenage Pirates, deep into their half. And I'm expecting a long throw from Shem Alexander into the box. But I must say, if the counter-attack for the Carenage Pirates is to happen, it will be a 2-on-2. A 2-on-3, I must say, but that'll be very interesting to see how the Carenage Pirates deal with it. I mean, the Macoya Tigers. Long throw there by Shem. Flicked on, but eventually cleared away by Trent. Brandon Reyes shows it shot. I think that was a foul throw, actually. Surprisingly, actually, to see false throws at this high stage still exist. Curtis Noel now. He plays it now to the right back. He has Kareem in support. Kyron plays it. He has Kyron. Kyron to Kareem. Kareem flicks it into Kyron. Kyron has really been floating around, I think, because of the introduction of Ricardo. Kyron has moved into the midfield. And Peltier now, the number 10, he's very quick. He shows his skill, shows his quick foot ability. Plays it now to Trent. Trent now to Curtis. Curtis to Kyron. And has a shot there! Wonderful one-touch stuff on top of the D for the Carenage Pirates. Eventually, Curtis Noel had a spank, but it was just wide. And that's a beautiful ball there now to Tariq. But good defending there by the goal scorer, Kyle Andrews. Soon on his lad as well. But yeah, it looks as though Kyron Joseph have drifted into the midfield to accommodate Ricardo Peltier here on the left flank. And he has already showed why he's someone to watch, Ricardo. Advancing past David easily there. Lopez with the interception. Oh, Lopez here having the ball with close feet. Plays it back, Angel on it now. He should have played it back to... He doesn't decide to. And Daniel hold on it for a bit too long there. And Kareem with an inside ball. And this is going to go to Peltier. Oh. Just miscued, but Darcy and John on it. Plays it back to Kyron. Kyron could advance with time and space. He plays it to Dacian. But good defending there by Ambrose. Miscued pass, and now Carenage Pirates back on the punks again. Plays it to Peltier. Peltier, is he going to take on his lad again? Drops his shoulder and cuts inside. But David with a wonderful challenge. Very good tackle there. Plays on the inside, and now Tariq has some time and space. Oh! The ball just played with too much zest on it for him. Couldn't reach it. I think that's the mark of good players, when they know how hard to pass the ball, so it just enters the stride of his teammates so that he can advance with it there. But just too long for Tariq Shuttlon. Shuttlon, actually. High press here now from Macoya Tigers. But they're not, they're pressing, they're zone pressing, I should say. They're not really high pressing. They're high pressing with some zonal movement. But once you break that high press, they're immediately on the counter attack. And this one is looking, again, very dangerous here. He tries to play it in for Dacian. But that was easily intercepted there. Now the ball all the way on the left center back position to Ambrose. Now it's Peltier. He has David. Should play in back line. Now Tariq on it. Oh, just a bit long again for him. Been a bit frustrating here for Tariq. Hasn't really gotten that chance that he wants to advance at the opposition. Trent on it now. Plays it to Kareem. Kareem tucks it inside to Curtis. But Curtis eventually played it forward. But Ambrose really have gotten the better of Kareem in these opening 40 minutes. Oh, beautiful there by Joseph. And now Trent has space and time. Is he going to play it on the inside for Peltier? Does eventually play it on the inside. Peltier tries to touch it back for Trent, but the ball that's a bit soft. And now Tariq finally getting the drive that he wants to drive. But good defending there by David Noel. Not only tackling rightfully, but getting the throw in as well. And now Curtis, he has a lot of options. Eventually has a shot. Ricochet, and now Darcy and John. Oh, what a last-ditch challenge there by the number 19, Adrian Duncan. Darcy and John really wants to get on the score sheet here today. Luckily, the ball fizzed out. Had a couple of deflections and came into the path where Darcy and Johnny had a shot, but Duncan wasn't having any of it. Having a wonderful block there. I think now Kareem's on it. He's going to swing it in the box. He goes deep into the opposition's half. But wonderful headed out there by Joshua Ambrose. Really have been a standout here for the Macoya Tigers. Is that a foul? Peru says play on. I see why he wouldn't have Angel now to support. He plays it to Angel. Angel plays it now to... Oh, that was just a bit long at soft side too as well for Angel. Sylvester. That's the mark. That's the thing is, that's the mark of a good player. They know when players are offside. They know when they shouldn't play it to certain players. They're spatially aware, conscientious of the back line and their surroundings. Trent back on it now. He really has marshaled his team into some sort of dominance here, possession-wise. Trent asking his players to move it around and bounce it around, and Peltier shielding off Lopez well. Tariq eventually gets the better of... Oh! Tries to cap his lad there with a sombrero. Doing a bit too much for me. I think Adrian Romain mightn't like that too much. We are 1-0 down. And now Tariq on it now. He's very skillful, Tariq. I think he's trying to do a bit too much there, Tariq. Now Curtis Noel on it now. He plays it to Kyron. Kyron distributes it well. And now Peltier. He has time and space to drive. Doesn't go forward. Eventually cuts inside. And now Darcy and John has that close foot ability. Tries to go on the inside of Duncan. But eventually he ran out of play. And that goes for a goal kick for Macoya Tigers. And Shem, he plays a ball forward to Daniel Jones, but easily intercepted. And Kyron Joseph plays it to Peltier, Ricardo Peltier. He plays it to Trent now in the midfield, and he has been the maestro in the midfield. Angel, wonderful tackle against Kyron. And Daniel Jones tries to go through a couple of players, but he has been stopped. But it's really been nothing too much exciting, but it's really been something to watch at, how the Carenage Pirates play. I really like how they command possession of the ball. Ricardo Peltier, he plays it to Dacian, and he has space. Dacian cuts back with a Cruyff. Oh, beautiful there by Dacian. To Carenage, eventually plays it inside. But that was wonderful reading of the play. And now Tariq, he has speed. He has Angel in the box. Is he going to play to Angel? He didn't. But he cuts inside and has a shot. Wonderful save there by Bab. Wonderful kick of the foot to stop Tariq from getting the ball in the back of the net. I initially thought Tariq made the wrong decision by not passing it to Angel. Created the chance for himself, had a spank. And wonderful save by Dirk Bab. And Shem with another long throw in. And it's flicked on by the number 13, Sylvester. And now Peltier now on the counter attack. Plays it to Kyron. Back to Peltier. Peltier holds it up a bit because not much option there for the Carenage Pirates. Has it back here, Peltier. And then a miscued pass by David Noel. He apologizes to Dacian for the miscue. Pass didn't go to the intended target. But I must say, even though Macoya Tigers haven't been really manning the game like they should, and Carenage Pirates really have dominated, all it takes is one goal, a bit of skill from a player, and you're back in it. So Carenage Pirates, they need to be mindful of the skill of some of the Macoya Tigers players. Example Tariq, example Daniel Jones. They can produce a moment of class. And that's all it takes for a goal to come and score. And even though you're dominating the game, you have an all-less possession, it might necessarily be fortuitous. But they're back on it here now. And a wonderful long ball, but David eventually read and intercepted. Wonderful there by Curtis. But Tyreek fall down, and there's a lot of time and space for Daniel Jones. Is it offside? No, it's not. My God, that should have been better dealt with there by there. There was a 2-on-1 on the left flank, and they didn't muscle it well. Must say the energy levels of the two sides has dropped a bit, especially the Macoya Tigers. And that's the blow on the blast of the whistle for the end of the first half. We have a wonderful game here. Carenage Pirates versus Macoya Tigers. And it's 1-0 to the Carenage Pirates. Kyle Andrews scoring in the 19th minute. The centre back. And it's 1-0 here to the Macoya Tigers. To the Carenage Pirates for the GA Super Cup. Must mention me sponsored by OCA Fashion, Boutique, Ballroom Group, Gateway Athletics, and Mario Pizza. Come and get it. And H2O Water, our sponsors in the GA Super Cup. But that's the blast of the first half. I wouldn't suggest you go anywhere. Just probably get a snack or two, and then come back, because this is really action-packed stuff. I think when the Macoya Tigers, because of some of the skill of some of the players, they don't necessarily have to have the ball. They can use their skill, use their class, and just one brilliant moment, and they're back in it.
Right.
But that's the end of the first half. Be back after this short commercial break.
So we're here at the Squadron Grounds in Aruka on College Road, where we had the launch of our football academy. We are taking in players from as early as 3 years old, so we have U5 all the way up to U23. We have decided to launch our football academy because we have seen the need to bridge the gap both on and off the field for our local players with the intentions of going abroad on a football scholarship.
Yeah, this morning is another checkbox to cross off as we launch our academy. This academy is a major part of our development program, as we won't have to do the in-depth assessment of getting players into our elite and development programs. This is important for Trinidad and Tobago, as we know the pandemic has really destroyed us. And to be fair, we must thank the parents and the children for having that belief in us with our development and elite programs. So launching the academy is a massive part for us, as we will have the kids that will be moving up into elite and development. We have a lot of plans. As you know, we recently finished our Trinidad and Tobago showcase. Now we are looking to get into other islands to do the same. We will be releasing our dates. We also have later on this year, we have NCE. We have in Pennsylvania, that's in July. We have a USA tour. So it's a lot of things happening here at Gateway Athletics. So it's all about giving these children who has faith in us the opportunity to really and truly live their dream and be seen. So I must commend the idea that is behind it and the team that we have that keeps bringing in great ideas, and to be fair, we have executed it well so far, and we just have to stick with it and trust the process.
So you can register for our academy. It's open to boys and girls. Registration forms are available on our Facebook and Instagram pages.
Water. Introducing Come and Get It. Wait. Come and get it, come and get it, come and get it. Much better. Customer service excellence, reliability, home delivery across TNT. Place your orders 77 Water. Join our rust 77 Water. Make life easier. 77 Water. What you waiting for? 77 Water. Our delivery trucks are in your area. Call now. Come and get it, come and get it, come and get it. Come and get it, come and get it, come and get it. Come and get it, come and get it, come and get it.
And we are back in the GA Super Cup. Definitely here. Carenage Pirates versus the Macoya Tigers. I wonder what Adrian Romain would have told his players, Macoya Tigers, for them to get something out of this game. Not to mention also later we have a match that I definitely would say would be very exciting to see what the end product would be. A Group C action to come. Maloney Mavericks versus the Port of Spain Capitals.
The Gateway Athletics International 2022 edition.
Also, too, if I didn't mention, Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out here in Trinidad and Tobago. Sorry I didn't mention it earlier. Just so caught up in the action. Happy Mother's Day. I mean, mothers are such an influential role in the family. I mean, not to say anything is bad, but the role of growing children is so important that we forget the importance of it when you cloud it with, you know, having a career and stuff. But happy Mother's Day to all the mothers, and I'm very grateful for you being the one taking care of the children in the family. That role is so vital because it is, you are the person that, you know, predicts the future for the country.
substitution for the
But
Macoya.
besides that, we're back here in the Marvin Lee. And it's like to see it's 1-0 to the Carenage Pirates.
He's replaced by Kimo Farah, number 3.
Number 3 coming on for the Macoya Tigers. And that's Kemuel Farrell coming on to add some sort of zest to the side. And Shem Alexander on it now. Plays it to Ambrose, but Ambrose with a miscued pass. And that goes straight now to Trent. Trent tries to play it forward to Dacian. But marshaled out here by Ambrose. I think to all the Carenage Pirates players, it's a surprise that it's a goal kick. They would have spotted something. And I think we have another substitution here for the Macoya Tigers. Number 16, Ability Hazel. And number 10, Daniel Jones coming off. I mean, I'm not sure what's the reason for taking off Daniel Jones. Yes, he made some wrong decisions, but he is certainly a player with the skill to make a change in the game. Surprised he's off, actually. The coach not happy with what he delivered so far. Adrian Romain, that is. And now Tariq here now has really been causing some skill, and look at that from Tariq. He's really skillful here. Oh! Through the legs. A bit of seasoning there from Tariq. Well, I think he's just trying to do a little bit too much here, Tariq. But and he backs on it here. He run it down and he eventually got it back, Tariq. Really been putting that extra effort, that extra zest into the Macoya Tigers. And David now plays it forward here now to the number 3. Kemuel on top of the box. He swings it in. And what another wonderful save. I have no idea how that didn't go in. Angel would be asking himself, how did Dirk Bob save that? Point blank save. He not only, normally when you have a shot so close to the goal, it ricochets off your foot and still goes in. But he saved it to stop it from going in. And I think Angel would be very disappointed that he didn't put that in the back of the net. But it's a corner kick now. And they're running in. And now, wow. Dirk Bob have really been a standout player here for the Carenage Pirates. Has really been the reason why Tariq wasn't able to put it past him. And now Angel not able to put it past him. Definitely, we always point out strikers, we always point out midfielders. But the goalkeeper there, Dirk Bob, wow. Trent on it now, flicks it back for Kyron Joseph. And now Trent back on it. The maestro. What a flick pass. And that's one wonderful one-touch stuff there. But just a bit miscued there by Kyron Joseph to Kareem. And it goes out now for a Carenage Pirates. But back to that chance. I have no idea how Angel missed from there. Yes, it's a wonderful save. But that should be in the back of the net. It's point blank. Can't get any closer to the goal than that. Kyron Joseph, he plays it back to Kareem. He swings it in the box, Kareem. And Sylvester eventually gets it out. And Angel plays it forward now. And now this is Tariq. Is he going to catch it? Yes, he does catch it. But just ran out of play there. The linesman, Keelan Bacchus. Curtis Jones in the center of the park. And it's eventually cleared, I think. Oh, a little bit dangerous here. It's very dangerous. And now Angel, he has a shot, but straight to Bab. And Bab now dispatches it, and I think that's a foul. Yes, rightfully, David pushed the back of Kareem. Can't believe Bab saved that effort from Angel. I'm still in shock, still in awe of the chance. And a long ball here to Darcy and John. He tries to flick it over the player, but eventually the referee called a foul, and it was unfair to the centre back now. And Tyreek again, oh, just a bit long there from Lopez. And David now with the interception, but eventually lost out on it. I think the referee blowed for him being all over the ball there. They can't sit on it. That's a foul. Wonderful by Ambrose. He's really strong on it. That's a foul. Referee has to blow. Referee doesn't blow, actually. I'm surprised the referee didn't call it back. Normally, when there's a challenge that isn't likable, but you give the advantage, you call it back when you realize the team doesn't have an advantage. Shem with the proper sportsmanship, giving the players back. Let's see, man, he's doing it smart too by telling all the players to push forward. And I think we are seeing a change in the positioning of Tariq. Number 7 and number 16. Ability Hazel, switching sides. High direct call from Adrian Romain and Darcy and John. He has a shot. Didn't get around it enough. Also, he didn't get above it enough. And high and wide and not too handsome by Darcy and John there. Lopez with good close control. And he has the overlap and run by Hazel. Hazel goes forward. Is Hazel going to cut inside? Oh, wonderful sliding challenge there by the number 2. And that's a long ball to Tariq. And he's skillful. What is Tariq going to do? I'm expecting something special here. Chops the shoulder, flicks the foot, plays it on the inside for Angel. Shem Alexander swings it in. And Hazel! No one on top of the box. Actually, it's offside. But Macoya Tigers has really came out in this second half and really diabolical opposite to the first half. Really bringing the game here now to the Carenage Pirates. And they are the ones that knocking on the door. But the Carenage Pirates, even though they're not really in it as much as they think, they're still having a lot of chances. And the number 2 there, Isaiah Farrell, the substitute, just losing out on it. And Shem with a long throw again. He plays it to Hazel. Is he going to outrun Hazel? Eventually kicks it out for a corner kick. But yes, the Macoya Tigers has really came the second half and they mean business. They really had a change in heart, change in perception. change in poise, change in threat. And they might just have a change in the goal line score here. Swings it in here, Hazel goes up. Wonderful defending, and I think the referee spotted an infringement in the box to the annoyance of all the Macoya Tigers players and coaching staff. Carenage Pirates taking their time to start back the game. They're time managing the game now. 60 minutes gone. I think it's a bit early to start doing that though. I think they should go forward and try to get a goal. And good flick by Kareem to Dacian. But they eventually lost start on it. And now it's Angel. Is he going to play? Oh, that's a true ball. And we have Hazel. I think it's offside. The referee was ball watching a bit there. That looked like a close offside call to me as well too. But I think I'll give him the benefit of the doubt for that one. The Carenage Pirates will want to get a bit of the ball, want to get a hold back on it. Want to be passing it around like they normally do in the first half. And I think if they want to get back that sort of bounce, they need to get Trent Noel on it a bit more. He was the reason why they had a lot of possession in the first half and why they manned the game. Now Kyron Joseph on it now, plays it back to Farrell, Isaiah Farrell that is. Kareem, losing out on it there unfortunately, Kareem. Shem, the captain, dictating his players, telling them to move forward. And Macoya Tigers with a throw-in deep in the Carenage Pirates half. And I think there's reason for a long throw from Shem Alexander. And long he goes, Shem. That was a bit strange and none of the players reacted. Everything looked a bit stagnant there, like the players didn't know he was going to throw it in. That's a mistake now. And Hazel, he has a shot. I think he should have used his options there. Hazel. They not enough power on a shot to test Bob, and we know how good Bob is. The amount of saves he make, match saving saves. And Lopez with a long range effort. But Dirk Bob up to the mark with a wonderful right hand save. And he plays a long deep ball forward. But it's eventually gobbled up by Murian. And he also goes long. Straight to Shem. Good distribution there by Bob. Murian. And now Trent on it now. Plays it on the inside. Back now Curtis Noel. Curtis Noel clips it in. But good defending by Shem Alexander. And now they have some time and space here now. And now Hazel is on it. He's offside. Shouldn't be offside when you... I think we need to see a bit of Tariq Sutherland on the ball a bit more. I think you'd have been more spatially aware that he was offside. And he's very menacing also as well. And extremely skillful. But that's one wonderful play by Peltier. Plays it to Darius John, but good defending by David. And now he advances. And now we have Tariq on it now. But wonderful sliding challenge there by David Noel to deny Tariq. Shem tries to play it forward to Angel, but good defending there by Andrews. Must say the Carenage Pirates really haven't had proper possession of it. And he plays it forward now to Tariq. And Tariq, he has that's wonderful defending there by David Noel. Last ditch challenge to prevent Tariq from getting onto it. If Tariq got onto that, definitely that would have been promising for the Macoya Tigers. But we're just about 67 minutes into the second half. And not promising signs. But some of the Carenage Pirates players, we have some of both players on the ground on each side.
And when the game won, the Carenage Pirates still lead. Macoya Tigers 1-0. And this is the second half of stand by for the second of the doubleheader. And this is the GA Super 2022. It's going to be.
But the players going to use this time to regroup. Let some of the coaches and put their thoughts into them during this small water break.
It's going to be basically a top of the table clash there between these two.
But like I mentioned in the first half, if Macoya Tigers is to get anything out of it, they need to get more on the ball, and then obviously a special moment from any of the players, especially Tariq, I think will be the reason why Macoya Tigers, if they are to pull back one or score two actually, also they need to get Lopez on it a bit more. He really manages the midfield well, and Sylvester. Haven't called their names much in the second half, but the quality of their chances definitely have improved Macoya Tigers. But Kyron Jones on it now. Plays it forward to Darcy and John. Miscued pass by the Macoya Tigers. And that awards a Carenage throw-in on the left side. David Noel on it to throw it in now. That's a bad pass, but Isaiah Farrell did well there to keep it. And Trent Noel is on it now. to Kyron Joseph. Now to Curtis Noel. Just a bit on the long side, and Ambrose marshaled him out. Shows it in immediately to Lopez. Lopez now to Angel. He has an overlap and run for Tariq, and he plays it really well for Tariq. And I think this is just a bit long, and wow, wonderful running back by David Noel there, and he actually gets the goal kick too as well, to the annoyance of all the Macoya Tigers players. Just went out there, linesman seeing that and calling it back. So now Macoya Tigers could see what they can do. The long throw here by David. Plays it back to Shem. Now Angel on it now. But I would say David Noel really have put in a wonderful shift. Now Angel back on it. They're asking for the handball there, Carenage Pirates. But to no avail. Angel still on it now to Shadi Spank. Wonderful defending and a good block challenge there. Now Curtis Noel to Kyron Joseph. Distributes it all now to the left flank for the Carenage Pirates. Flicks it into Trent Noel, but Trent Noel first touch needed to be worked on, wasn't good enough. And it took so long to pass the ball there. Number 3, Kemuel Farrell. Should have done better there. Another miscued pass. I think it bounced off the referee, so referee calling it back. Kyron Joseph now flicks it inside to Dacian John. Dacian John holds it up well, plays it back to Kyron Joseph on the left side. Back to Dacian, back to Kyron Joseph. They've been really on the same page. Good chemistry between those two players. Kyron trying to be a little bit cheeky and flick it over his opponent. Referee getting into the play, into the action. To the comical relief of plenty of the members in the Marvin League. Marlon Peruz. I think he wants to get a bit on the action here, Marlon.
Action on and on the field of play. This is the GA Super Cup 2022 edition. On this one in time, game one, Carenage Pirates still leads Macoya Tigers 1-0. Goal scored in the 19th minute.
Referee needs to probably should have positioned himself a bit better there.
Second of the double between Wallonia Mavericks and Port of Spain Capitals.
And good run back there by Kareem, but it's still in the play. And now Tariq, he comes back on the left side and he plays it on the inside for Ambrose. I think that one was very close. That offside call was a bit close for my liking. Very close, actually. It's called nevertheless. The amount of offside calls the Macoya Tigers face in this first half is a large amount.
Substitution for the Carenage Pirates. Leaving the field of play, Kareem Simon, number 9.
And two players coming off, Kareem Simon and Jeremiah Headley coming on for him. And Kareem Simon as well coming off. And the number 13, Shaquille Patrick coming on. Headley immediately being introduced and drawing a foul.
How many Mulungu supporters on this side? On the right hand side? Any Mulungu supporters on this side? You see that? Yeah, I'm going to ask me how I'm going to you want to play this go? You want to pray? You know what? Just to be you know that? Come on. On the back, on the small supporters. No. You know what back on the side. Alright.
And the high press. The Macoya Tigers haven't had
substitution for the Carenage Pirates. Leaving the field of Ricardo Peltier.
That's strange. Ricardo Peltier would have came on for Levi and now he's off.
Being replaced by number 15, Shaquille Peters.
And number 15 now, Shaquille Peters. Actually, number 13 coming on. Number 6 there, Keston Williams would have been disappointed with his pass. And Shem Alexander on it now. To Lopez. And that's the song that the rhythm section back in. I know the Carenage Pirates are looking like they're in a dangerous position, but good last ditch shackle there by Shem Alexander to keep his side in it. And I think I'm getting intel that the number 14, Kevin Williams, he might be introduced. And he swings it in, yeah. But wonderful defending there by the Maloney Mavericks. And Angel is heading the counter-attack. He has support on both sides. But is even past the first line of defense. And Trent should have hold on to it a bit more there, Trent. And to recon it now. Could he spark something for the Macoya Tigers? A long ball forward to Angel. To Hazel. Pharrell. Kemuel. And that's a substitution there. Like I mentioned earlier, Kevin Williams coming on for the Macoya Tigers. And also the introduction of Mateus Charles. Two attacking substitutions here. Kevin being a forward and Charles being a midfielder. Just looking there, but that's a foul. Has to be a foul. Shem down in pain there, a lot of pain. That really was a rash challenge. A surprise Marlon Peruz didn't dish out a card there. It looks a bit cynical. But it's nice to see Shem back on his foot. A long ball forward to Mateus. Mateus on it now to the other substitute, Kevin Williams. But he lost out on it there to Trent. And Trent now to Kyron. Kyron to the number 6, Brandon Reyes. And this is looking very promising here for Carenage. With Kyron Joseph showing his skill long in the left flank. But he eventually lost out on it to David. And now the Macoya Tigers on the counter-attack. And Kevin Williams able to gather the ball here. And wonderful turn by the number 15. And the Macoya Tigers trying to create another, concoct another chance here. They really need to push on if they want to see a goal, and he's offside. Good awareness there from the number 12 Ambrose to not play it. And that's a beautiful ball here now to Tariq. Tariq doesn't drive, he swings in. Mateus! Another chance goes begging for the Macoya Tigers. Mateus Charles should have done better there. Macoya Tigers have had numerous chances to bring back the scoreline to 1-1. We have had a lot of stoppage here in the first game here. I think that might be reflected in the extra time. Might have about 3-4 minutes extra time. Sham Alexander went down again in pain. I think he's still being shattered by the rash challenge. An advancement here now for Curtis. He plays Kyron. But good defending actually. Curtis has it back. Cuts inside. Is he going to swing it in for Duncan? But good defending there by the Macoya Tigers. And that one goes out for Carenage Pirates. Corner kick, I'll be surprised. I want to see what the Carenage Pirates are going to do. Are they going to time manage? Or are they going to look forward to scoring another goal? I think they'll want to keep the ball, but it doesn't look like they want to time manage the game. They're going to swing it in. Now the Macoya Tigers is advancing now. To Angel. Back to David now. David plays it to Kevin in the center of the pitch. And this is very dangerous now. Is Mateus going to come in between? But wonderfully marshaled. By Dirk Bab, the goalkeeper. Definitely man of the match performance for me if the scorelines are to stay 1-0 to the Carenage Pirates. Now we have another Carenage Pirates player going on his fourth. He being ushered off. Number 8 there, coming on, Simon Baptiste. Coming on. We have just about 3 minutes left to play here in regular time. Referee says play on. Surprisingly there, that didn't look like a nice challenge. Still down here in pain, the player. Shem Alexander on it now. And Shem with a wonderful ball to Mateus Charles. He has Angel in the box. Should have swinged it in there. I think that was a chance to swing it. Eventually plays it now. And now Tariq is on it, but David Noel coming in and doing the dirty work, throwing his body on the line for the Carenage Pirates. He too has been really outstanding here in this game in the Marvin League. Lots of the players are going down to waste time. I think Marlon Peru should get on top of it. When you go down, you come off the pitch. Deep into the box, Shem goes up. But now, the number 8, the substitute Simon Baptiste, advancing forward. Plays a beautiful ball here now to Farrell, but good interception there by Ambrose. Another substitution for Macoya Tigers. The number 5, Dejon Lazama coming on. And leaving Brandon Rees coming off. And Shem Alexander advancing forward now. Trying to see what he can do to get one back. Kevin played a ball forward, but I think it's too long for it's right forward there. Surprised it's only 2 minutes added on time. I think we'd have gotten a little more for the amount of players that went down. But coming to the closing minutes, I must say Dirk Bab is the reason why Carenage Pirates is still 1-0 up. Very close encounter. Now it's the Darcy and John as he clipped. Referee blows for an infringement, I think. Yes, he does. I think this is going to be wonderful. This is really good play by Darcy and John in terms of time management. And now Kyron Joseph on it now. Plays it to Darcy and he flicks. Oh! Tried to go past Shem, but Shem read the play. And this is the last counter-attacking chance here for the Macoya Tigers. Let's see if they can get a little bit more bodies forward and threaten the Carenage Pirates back line. And Darcy and John, a wonderful tackle again by the centre back. They really negotiated their way out of danger. And a long ball here now to Angel. And the referee blows a foul rightfully for the Carenage Pirates. Angel committing a foul on the centre back. And that's the blast for the final whistle. Carenage Pirates 1, Macoya Tigers 0. I mean, I know the Carenage Pirates would have dominated the first half, but the Macoya Tigers came out in the second half, all guns blazing. But unfortunately, they didn't get any return from their guns blazing. Carl Andrews scoring in the 19th minute. Wonderful flicking cross by Trent. And a wonderful header to the Kyle Andrews. This is the GA Super Cup. That's the first action for today. You have the second half where Group C, Maloney Mavericks versus Port of Spain Capitals. Really exciting to seeing that. Also too, I must mention, we'll have a commentary change as well in for the second game. I'm looking forward to hearing from Liu in the second game. My name is Renner Medina. Liu will take over for that game. Also too as well, tournament sponsored by Jose Fashion. Second game to start soon. Yeah. Second game to start soon after this short commercial break. Don't go anywhere.